Hi Dave,
What's good?
I'm good.
Before we start, Zell wants to do something for us, so let's just give him the microphone and let's go.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, so we say, telling me that you love me, yet you keep on hurting me. I don't think this love for me is true. Seem nothing means so much to you, and your own words attitude. We gotta check me and you. Cause love ain't just words when you say you got to mean it. Love ain't you hurting me, you say you're sorry. Love ain't you hurting me, you got to mean it. Love ain't just words when you say you got to mean it. You mean it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Love ain't just words when you say you got to mean it. Love ain't you hurting me, then you say you're sorry. Love ain't just words when you say you got to mean it. Love ain't you hurting me, then you say you're sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, you're sorry, I'm sorry, sorry, oh, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. To all the lovers out there.
Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Dixon David from Music 01. On today's episode of Let's Talk, we had an original. This you don't hear this for anywhere. It's originally written, orchestrated, illustrated by the one and only. I don't know whether I should call him Mr. Potter, creative songwriter, everything song, Michael. Charlie, amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
The pleasure is so mine.
As I really chopped before we start this session, so big shout out to him. And let's just go right into today's topic.
Okay.
Amazingly, he's wearing red or she attire red. So
because he told me to do red.
So, what do you think love should be?
Because we have an audience and because we've also had a very long time definition of what Valentine's Day. I know this will probably play beyond Valentine's Day, but because I'm also wearing red, so let's try and do some schooling or learning. So many of us have equated love to sex. He says, and we have also equated love to, mere words. We've equated love to, seeing your outfit but loving to see you out of it. I'll give you time for you to swallow that well. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey. You have to add it to the spoken words association of Ghana or something.
Is there something like that?
No, I create things myself. I have songwriters association.
So that's the same thing. So people have created love, just as you create things yourself.
Wow.
So when you ask me what love is, well, I personally can say that for me it's a selfless decision to have and behold someone, irrespective of our backgrounds. Two forgiving people coming together to live this life and beyond, that their life will become an impact onto others. Now, in the circle of marriage, we say that two families being joined by a hair, but I believe that one of the best definitions that I've seen is two forgiving people coming together, because without the equation of forgiveness, love is nothing. It is easy for, guys, I don't know, God created us with a beautiful eyes to register quickly through our brains, through our pants.
Yeah.
And so when you meet a girl, immediately you begin to draw plans like you just drew for us. Setting. So we tend to call that love, but love goes beyond that. Will you hurt the person? Will you ever forever see the person as your king, even in her or his frailties? Will she see you, or will he see her as a queen in her frailties? Or it is just a certain speck of her that made you feel like you loved her?
Somehow you don't love her.
Or maybe you do, because it has to start from somewhere. But if you don't have that selflessness in between there, then things are bound to change. To answer your question, and just to say that there is, when it comes to relationship is one of the complex things that God ever instigated. In fact, God even struggles with relationship. I say this without fear. God struggles with relationship. That's why the children that He calls His own so struggle to align to His will and purpose. So relationship is difficult, but God, one way or the other, still finds ways and means, like even sacrifices His beloved Son. So will you sacrifice? Will you do a lot to reconnect with your spouse or with your partner, and to that point where you sacrifice your beloved something?
I think that one, it is God who can do that. Yeah.
Please, men. Some men are doing it. Some men are doing so.
Me, it has not gotten.
So in a nutshell, love is something it's not a child's play. It's not for the immature. Love is a beautiful thing, and God is love. But in our human terms, where people, especially in occasions like this, want to go and warm other people's bed in the name of love, well, you need to think twice and be wise. Think twice and be wise. It sounds like I'm rhyming, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I've dropped like 2 bars from you. Let's move on to the next question, please. So what do you believe is the most fundamental aspect of love that people often outlook? Is it service? Is it humility? Is it respect? Is it tolerance?
So for a man, it is respect. For a woman, it's supposed to be service or attention. For a man, it is respect. Respect a man, and then you have him loving you. For a woman, give her attention, however it is. But you see, the thing is that it differs. So I may not box it for everyone. There is something we call the love language.
Okay.
And everybody has what their love language is. Yes. So before you even engage anyone, and normally, I don't know whether it's just because of Africa that for most part of Africa, I think women like the gift. And they tell you that when you buy me this, that's my love language. Some women will tell you it's the shopping. But some guys, it's just the little things that matter. Let's take a walk together. Hold my hands when we are in public. Like it's something. When you don't know the love language of your partner, you are bound to lose your partner. You can buy the mansion and all that, it will still feel empty. It's like you owe your wife 3 cedis and you give her 30 cedis. She'll still ask you. So what we're trying to say, learn the basic love language of your partner. And if you overlook that, regardless of, you can give them the biggest of things, but they will still feel you don't love them.
Oh, yeah, I have some more.
But the generic one is love, respect your husband, and man also give. We've not gotten there. I'm pretty rough.
We are still at the relationship and love.
If my wife is waiting for me. That's why I'm pretty sad.
Big all right, so from life experience, can you share a moment when you felt the most loved?
I think I have enjoyed one of the love there is and this world.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Woman that I felt the most love is that I'm married to an amazing woman. I don't want people chasing her on this one, but then she's an amazing woman. She has a bat. I also have my bat. We get to learn each day, you know. That's the living to cleave. So we get to learn each day what surprises us and how we can maneuver around it. But the concept is knowing that she's human and she can err. But to answer your question, there was one time I lost it all. And we were virtually living on her. Many people don't know this. She'll probably not think I should say this on air. But then I just lost it all. I didn't know where the next gig was coming from.
Wow.
And then she said that I am holding you up till you get back on your feet. And for me, it is not about warming bed. It's about a life partner, and an intentional one for that matter, where she sees where you're going and then she wants to push you get there. Those people who know me know that there was no single place that in the past I would not go without my wife. She was mine. However, it was being said out there, but for me, she was my confidant. I wouldn't come home late and feel bored because she would be with me.
Okay.
And it was a moment that I'm not saying she should be doing that again. I'm just saying that I really appreciated that. Now we need to push on.
Again.
We need to learn. We've got to that stage of our lives where we need to learn how to be a little bit apart. You know, you bring stories, I bring stories, and we all laugh. Hey, if we all go to the same places and we don't have stories to share. So, but hey, she just gave it to me like that.
Wow! All of a sudden, someone will say, all of a sudden, the atmosphere and the environment has changed. Feeling love over. Let me see some love in the comment section. The third question is, how do you think societal expectations and cultural norms influence our understanding and experience of love?
So in our part of the world, so we are Ghanaians. Or you want to say you are from trans country?
No. My kingdom is born in Germany, born on Chong. Yeah.
I know, right? So before so we are not supposed to be conforming to the patterns of this world. So I get it. So let's speak this world matters more.
Yeah.
Since we are here. Society does a lot to redefine love for many people. Like, I mean, you finish school, you get that first job now, call for no marry. You know that thing, and before you know, they are provoking your hormones to begin to fornicate in your mind before you even actually get there.
Wow.
A lot of people have jumped into marriage because of the won't you marry? Pressure. Won't you marry? And then they get married and somebody can say, are you not giving birth? Mama, why? Mama, you're four. Mom, do you have a problem? So
God bless all the guys too.
So you think that if your partner has not really separated himself or herself to you, you're actually married to a lot of voices.
Okay.
Because she's not saying that this is what I want. This is what we have agreed to do. But she goes out and she goes like, what say you?
Hey.
And say no yo. And then she comes back and also say no yo. You see those skits where your husband is asleep, then somebody calls. I just saw your husband with the hair. Then you wait to her. So I mean, the voices are in your. It sounds funny, but that's how terrible society That's for us.
What
It's-
advice would you give to someone who is struggling to balance the desire for romantic love with the importance of self-love and personal growth?
I want to answer this question in a way that you will be willing to accept the answer. A lady friend comes to me and tells me she's in love with this guy, and I asked her, what time frame do you intend to get married? She says she's not sure. I said, then how sure are you that you want this guy? Are you not thinking probably it's because you want
The
to
last or something.
just sleep around? That's why you. So it must be within a reasonable time. Otherwise, the temptation to actually fall will come. If you find love in January,
my favorite Val's Day this thing.
why are you reading my mind?
Okay. Charlie. I'm sure you are watching me. You are also thinking the same.
And there was one story I need to share. I shared with some folks in the past, and it's a real life story. So I'll just use, in place of their names, I'll use A and B. So A is focused in life, very focused academically, making the grades. B is in between there, decides to add a C to his schedule. So he's using his money to buy airtime, wigs, plan outings, chocolates, what have you, like anything just to make AC feel good. A is using his money to further his education. He ends up buying a land, he builds a house, gets a scholarship, goes outside, and then A, now they are all around the same age, they are ready to settle down, and then A finds AC, says, "Oh, AC, you look very beautiful." Calls the family. They go to AC's house. AC, A wants to marry you. He has a house, he has his PhD outside the country. AC, with a little, shaky, goes to B, says that B, A just came to our house saying that he wants to marry me. I don't love him, but my mom and dad are forcing me to.
What are you saying?
The truth is that AC sees house, PhD, and says that, hey, this is what I've been longing for. Meanwhile, B used that money that he could have used to focus on his study on buying work, airtime, chocolate, and all that. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that if you don't plan your life very well, you wish you will not grow.
I drop it. Energy 31 and I drop it. Yeah, I read your book here. It's out. I'm going to put a link down there. Do they have ebooks out?
Yeah, the ebooks.
I'll drop a link and I read it.
So, that's to say that we need to wisen up. Because we are, this is what it is. When we decide to, let's say that we are allowing courtship. Courtship is not a time for you to be cooking for me and washing my clothes and laying my bed. It's a time to actually study each other and be sure that if I decide to walk forever with you, will it hold water? But once you already begin to wash clothes and warm beds and then cook, you feel like you're already in there. And you see, sometimes for guys to, when you don't let them eat the kinky and the pepper, for them to perceive and desire for a life of soup, but you let them enjoy soup during courtship, they wouldn't want to put the ring on the finger.
I'm saying it to as it is. Heavenly Father, help us.
So, you see, let me say this way. Love is a beautiful thing, but it can also be the ugliest thing that can ever happen to a person. Because I ask myself, sometimes they bring lots of fights. I'm like, we're not the same people who were like Charlie, you
Charlie,
and I've
no.
not heard from you today.
Are you going to bed?
Are you going to?
Okay,
Sometimes
you go to bed.
I don't know how old you are, but were you part of the days of the free night calls?
Yes.
When you?
I was at that time. Hi, how are you doing? Don't reply. This is my mother's phone.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Hey.
I get it. Some of us were singing on the phone and all that.
Yeah.
Some of us singing to God. We were on the line. I'll be waiting for you here inside my.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one.
It's not me.
And then when we got bounced, then you hear from the other side, I'm walking away from the troubles in my life.
I think you've been there before.
No, actually.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't do that one. My own was different one.
So love is a beautiful thing. The telenovelas that we've been watching on our scenes have sort of influenced us. So, like you said, culture, society, we borrow all these things from there. Your father doesn't have a house, but you are telling the guy to go and build. Immediately, he's telling you, I have a plan. You don't want to be part of the plan. You don't even want to listen to the plan. You don't know the role you even. But hey, and then so we become. But hey, it works for some people. It doesn't work. That's why I'm saying that it's not a straight definition. But get to know your partner's love language, and then let's make it work.
The last question, and then we're done. Is looking back on your life, sir. What do you believe is the greatest lesson you've learned about love, and how has it impacted or shaped your life?
You will never get it as you wanted it. You have to make it as you want it.
Is it hard? You will come back to this question. Is it hard? For you to say you will never get this, like...
It will never be as you wanted it. You have to mold it into what you... So this is it that there is no perfect spouse out there.
So what about the ladies? That's like, Charlie, I imagine the guy is dark. He have curls on his hair, some mustache. Like, I imagine he be a fair.
Having a criteria is not bad, but it's terrible to your own detriment. Because hold on. So you have your spec of a guy. Like there was, and you see, when you have criteria, you lot of ladies who have criteria, like strict criteria, are singles.
Oh,
like they're actually single.
Well,